Water. It's everywhere, covering most of our planet and making up most of our bodies. We drink it, play in it, and depend on it for life. But have you ever wondered what's really in a drop of water? To the naked eye, it looks pure and empty. In reality, that single drop is a bustling metropolis, teeming with life invisible to us. It's a hidden ecosystem, filled with billions of microorganisms. Microbes. These tiny creatures are everywhere, from lakes and rivers to the glass on your table. They're not just specks. They eat, reproduce, and interact with their environment. Some drift, others hunt. Each drop is a wild, dynamic world. This unseen universe is a reminder. There's so much more to our world than meets the eye. Next time you see water, remember, you're looking at a habitat, home to incredible diversity. Understanding this hidden world is crucial. It affects our health, environment, and future. Exploring it takes us to the foundation of life on Earth. So, let's dive in and discover the secret world in every drop. Water isn't just life, it's a universe. Ready to explore? Let's go. The journey begins now. We know water is packed with tiny life. But who are these microscopic residents? Welcome to Water Microbiology, the science of the unseen. First up, bacteria. Single-celled, ancient, and everywhere. They break down waste and cycle nutrients, keeping our planet healthy. Next, viruses. Even smaller than bacteria, they're not alive on their own. They invade cells to reproduce, some harmless, some dangerous. Then, protozoa. Microscopic predators that hunt bacteria and algae, keeping populations in check. And algae, tiny aquatic plants that use sunlight to make food and produce much of the oxygen we breathe. Each group plays a unique role in the water world. Some are heroes, some are villains, but all are essential. When you see a green pond, you're witnessing a community of algae at work. These microbes drive the cycles that sustain life. They're the engines of our planet's most important systems. Water isn't just H2O. It's a living, breathing world. Understanding these tiny inhabitants helps us protect our health and environment. They may be small, but their impact is enormous. Let's meet them up close. The drama in a drop of water is just beginning. Stay tuned. Why care about microbes in water? Because our health depends on it. Most are harmless, but some are pathogens, microbes that make us sick. Contaminated water can cause devastating disease outbreaks. Clean, safe drinking water is one of humanity's greatest achievements. By studying water microbes, we spot threats before they spread. Diseases like cholera, typhoid, and dysentery are caused by waterborne pathogens and still affect millions today. Viruses like hepatitis A and norovirus also spread through water. Understanding how these pathogens survive and infect helps us protect ourselves. Water microbiology is a frontline defense for public health. It's a constant battle, but knowledge is our best weapon. Safe water saves lives. That's why this science matters to everyone everywhere. The stakes couldn't be higher. Let's meet some microbes by name. On the bad guy team, Escherichia coli, or E. coli. Most strains are harmless, but some, like O157H7, can cause severe illness if they get into water. That's why E. coli is a red flag for contamination. Next, Giardia lamblia, a protozoan with a tough shell. Swallow its cysts from contaminated water and you could get beaver fever, a common hiker's illness. Cryptosporidium is another protozoan troublemaker, resistant to chlorine and dangerous for those with weak immune systems. But not all microbes are villains. Cyanobacteria, blue-green algae, are ancient oxygen producers. They helped create the atmosphere we breathe. In wastewater treatment, armies of bacteria break down pollution, turning waste into harmless compounds. Without these beneficial microbes, our cities would drown in waste. They're nature's recyclers and unsung heroes of sanitation. Microbes can be both threats and saviors. Knowing the difference is key to safe water. The microbial world is full of surprises, heroes and villains, each with a role to play. Let's keep learning who's who. How do we know if our water is safe? We test it. Scientists use clever methods to detect invisible threats. The classic culture method: grow bacteria from a water sample on special food in a petri dish. Count the colonies to estimate contamination. Need faster results? Enter PCR, polymerase chain reaction. It copies specific DNA from harmful microbes, revealing their presence in hours. Microscopy lets scientists see microbes directly, magnifying a drop of water hundreds of times. Special dyes make certain microbes glow, making them easier to spot. These tests are our first line of defense, performed regularly to keep water safe. Each method reveals a different part of the microscopic world. Testing isn't just science, it's public safety. Thanks to these tools, we can catch problems before they reach our taps. Water quality is always under watchful eyes. Invisible threats don't stand a chance. That's how we keep our water safe. Science at work, every day. Found something in the water? Time to clean it. Water treatment plants are giant cleaning factories, turning raw water into safe drinking water. First, coagulation and flocculation chemicals make dirt and microbes clump together into floc. Next, sedimentation floc sinks, clearing the water. Then, filtration water passes through sand, gravel, and charcoal, trapping even more particles and microbes. Finally, disinfection chlorine kills any remaining pathogens. A small amount of chlorine stays in the water to protect it as it travels to your tap. This multi-step process saves millions of lives every day. Each barrier removes more threats, ensuring safety. Clean water is the result of science, engineering, and vigilance. Every drop is carefully protected. That's the magic behind your glass of water. Safe water doesn't happen by accident. Not all microbes are threats. Many are environmental heroes. In lakes, rivers, and oceans, microbes are the foundation of healthy ecosystems. They decompose dead matter, recycling nutrients for new life. Without them, waterways would fill with decay. Microbes drive biogeochemical cycles, moving elements like carbon and nitrogen through the environment. Some bacteria fix nitrogen, making it usable for plants, a process vital for all life. Microbes also form the base of the aquatic food web. Algae and cyanobacteria use sunlight to make food, feeding tiny creatures, which feed fish, and so on. The entire food chain starts with microbes. They keep water bodies alive and balanced. The invisible world sustains the visible one. Microbes are nature's quiet champions. We've explored the hidden world in every drop of water. Microbes can be both threats and allies. Testing and treatment keep us safe, while natural microbes keep ecosystems healthy. Clean water is precious and must be protected. Water microbiology gives us the knowledge to be good stewards. Monitoring rivers and lakes helps us spot pollution and take action. But responsibility doesn't end with scientists. It's on all of us. Simple choices like proper waste disposal and conserving water make a difference. We all live downstream from someone else. Water connects us all, our health, our environment, our future. Let's stay curious and keep learning about this invisible world. Together, we can ensure clean water for everyone, everywhere. Protecting water is protecting ourselves. Every drop matters. Consider the world and the water that sustains it.